Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, someone else is always better than you? Smarter, richer, faster. That was how Tunde felt every single day. In a small village in Oyo lived a young boy named Tunde. He was a diligent and honest boy, always eager to learn and work hard. But one habit kept stealing his happiness. He constantly compared himself to others. Whenever he saw his friend Jaid, the best student in school, he thought, "I wish I were as intelligent as him." Whenever he saw Kunle, whose father was a wealthy cocoa merchant, he thought, "I wish I had as much money as him." Even when he saw Ayo, the village's fastest runner, he thought, "I wish I could run like him." Slowly, his joy faded. He lost interest in his studies, and even when helping his father on the farm, he lacked motivation. He felt like he could never be as great as the people he compared himself to. One day, while wandering through the village, Tunde noticed the local blacksmith, Baba Dimeji, working at his forge. The old man was known for making the finest tools and weapons in the village. Curious, Tunde stopped to watch. Noticing the boy's troubled face, Baba Dimeji asked, "What troubles you, my son?" Tunde sighed. "Baba, no matter how hard I work, I feel like I can never be as good as others. Jaid is smarter, Kunle is richer, Ayo is faster. I feel like I can never be like them. I feel like they'll always be better than me at everything." The blacksmith smiled knowingly and said, "Come back tomorrow morning. I have something to show you." The next morning, Tunde arrived at the blacksmith's shop. Baba Dimeji handed him 3 different objects: a clay pot, a wooden bowl, a metal pot. "Now," the blacksmith said, pointing at a large mortar and pestle nearby, "I want you to place each of these in the mortar and hit them with the pestle." Confused but obedient, Tunde placed the clay pot inside the mortar and struck it. The pot shattered into tiny pieces. Next, he placed the wooden bowl and struck it. It cracked but did not break completely. Finally, he placed the metal pot in the mortar and hit it. This time, the pestle bounced off with a loud clang, leaving the pot undamaged. Baba Dimeji smiled and asked, "What did you learn?" Tunde thought for a moment and said, "The same force broke the clay pot, cracked the wooden bowl, but did nothing to the metal pot." The blacksmith nodded. "Yes, each material responds differently to the same test. Now tell me, should the clay pot be sad because it is not as strong as the metal pot?" Tunde shook his head. "No, Baba. The clay pot was never meant to withstand heavy blows. It is made for storing water, not for taking hits." Baba Dimeji smiled. "Exactly. You see, my son, life is like that. Some people are made to be great runners, others to be great scholars, and others to be wise leaders. If the clay pot spent its life wishing to be a metal pot, it would never serve its own purpose." Tunde's eyes widened as he finally understood. From that day on, Tunde stopped comparing himself to others. Instead of envying Jaid's intelligence, he focused on his own talents, his keen ability to solve problems, and his strong work ethic. Instead of wishing for Kunle's wealth, he learned to manage money wisely, saving and investing in small farm projects. Instead of wanting to be as fast as Ayo, he trained himself to be more disciplined and worked on his endurance. Years later, with determination and perseverance, Tunde built a thriving business that supplied farm tools across villages. He became a respected leader, known for his wisdom and hard work. Whenever someone asked him the secret to his success, He would smile and say, "A clay pot is not meant to be a metal pot, and a fish is not meant to fly. Know your own strength, sharpen it, and create your own path. The sun and the moon do not shine at the same time, but each has its moment to light up the world."